In the 75 years of the American Hockey League, nobody has scored more points as a defenseman than Bryan Helmer, currently of the Oklahoma City Barons. Bryan, on Thursday in Peoria, recorded his 520th career AHL point, most among all defensemen in league history. And Bryan, congratulations on that. It was a 3-point night to get to the record, 2 goals, 1 assist. What were your thoughts initially when the goal went in that was your 520th point to pass John Slaney? And what are your thoughts now, a day later, on setting that record?
Well, I definitely was excited, especially when I saw the puck go in. I looked over at Alex Drew, and he had the big smile on his face, and it was just great. It was something that I was striving for, and to reach it made it that much sweeter. And today it's just kind of went through my text messages last night and went through some of my voicemails, and I've been really fortunate to meet a lot of nice people in hockey, and to get their thanks and congratulations. It was pretty nice. So I think I'm on cloud 9 still. So but it's been a good career, and I've had a lot of fun, and I've been fortunate to play on a lot of good teams and in a lot of good organizations. So it's a good time right now, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Did it mean any more that it did come on a goal and not as a second assist where you were maybe up ice? It was a nice, clean goal, a shot from the point, which is fitting for a defenseman.
Yeah, I mean that makes it even that much sweeter when you can do it on a goal. And like I said, Alex made a good pass to me, and I just tried to get on net and it went in. So. When you can do that, it's a good night, and also winning the game was pretty sweet too.
Bryan Helmer is joining us. It's interesting that here you're 4 games in as we do this to your Oklahoma City Barons career, and already 7 points. You've reached every quadrant of the American Hockey League, from New England to Manitoba to San Antonio, everywhere, north, south, east, and west in this league, and yet the team that you're least associated with to this point, the Barons, is who you break the record for.
Yeah, it's funny how hockey goes. At the start of the year in the summer, I thought it'd be pretty easy to get a job, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there at Christmas time without a job. So it was a little frustrating, and Oklahoma came looking, and thank God they did. It was a good fit. I played with Alex, and I knew Nelly, and so it was a good fit, and I wanted to come down here, and they got a good young team, and so it's been a lot of fun, and to get this record, is something I like I said before, I was striving for, and I'm glad I got it.
Perhaps there's GMs and organizations around the league wondering, why didn't we pick this guy up? You did have a difficult time getting a job this year with the veteran rule and all of that, but in your first 4 games with the Barons, 2 goals, 5 assists, so it didn't look like the layoff hurt you.
No, I mean it's very, very unexpected to get this many points in such few games. I don't think I've ever did this in my career, but during the off season I worked hard, and then not getting a job at the start of the season made me work even that much harder. I wanted to stay in shape and stay focused and be ready if a team came calling, and Oklahoma did, and I'm glad they did. But it's funny, when I got here, I talked to Alex and I said, I'll just get you the puck and you get me the points, and he's been doing that for me, so it's nice.
Bryan Helmer is joining us. Your career is interesting, not just for its longevity, which has included close to 150 NHL games and all sorts of closing in on 1,000 American Hockey League games, but perseverance. Beyond that, you spent 5 full years in the AHL in Albany before you ever got a chance for the NHL.
Yeah, I did. It's I give a lot of credit to Lou to giving me a chance out of Tier 2 junior, and signing me to an American League deal right at the start of the year, and going from there. And we had it was 5 great years in Albany, winning the Calder Cup in my second year, and we always had a winning team there, and so it was good. Robbie Ftorek was a big part of that too. He's my coach my first 2 years there, and he taught me a lot. And I give a lot of credit to him too for this record and my career. So, like I said, I've met a lot of nice people through my career, and played for a lot of good coaches, and Robbie was one of them. So, I've been really fortunate.
Bryan Helmer is our guest. Let's look back at the career here for one final question. Who is the best player you've ever been on the ice with at any level, and when you think back on it, just kind of living it to the American Hockey League, is there a certain guy at this level that maybe is as good a player within the AHL realm that you've ever seen?
Well, for the first question, the best player ever, I obviously played against Wayne Gretzky when I was in St. Louis, and I was pretty neat growing up. He was one of my idols, and to get to play against him was pretty sweet. So I'd have to say him, and then in the American League, there's been a lot. You gotta look at Alex Drew and what he's did over his career is pretty impressive, and then a guy like Keith Aucoin that's in Hershey, that hasn't really got a chance in the NHL, and seems like he puts up the points every year in the American League. So there's two guys right there, two incredible players, and but I've been, like I said, fortunate to play on a lot of teams and a lot of good teams. So I've played with a lot of good players.
Well, after the 2 years you captained Hershey to the championships the last 2 years, that would have been a nice way to end the career, but you come back and getting a chance now to show Oklahoma City fans and fans in this part of the league what you can do, and congratulations on setting the record, and best of luck down the stretch.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. And what's the saying? I guess milestones come with age, so it's good that I'm older.
That's Oklahoma City Barons defenseman Bryan Helmer. I'm Jim Byers.